All right,
Go for it.
go ahead, Leah. And go ahead and ask the first question.
Okay, Cindy, I'm very curious to know, like, tell us your favorite joke from the Sonic Boom TV series, because I've been very curious about that.
Oh, really? Okay. So, my favorite joke, because I don't really know much about jokes, but when I wrote the episode of These a Chance, um, when Roger came in and said, "Oh, that's me. I think she's talking to me." That was my favorite joke.
Ooh, nice. I I love that. Like, that was so clever. As soon as the Knuckles said, "Who's Roger?" He's talking to me. Like, I'm like, oh,
Yep,
he did it to his voice. I
she's talking to
love
me.
that.
Right. Yeah.
That should be like my favorite joke. Like, then literally you can use Roger's name in that context, and the joke just lands very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So my question is, how much fun did you have being able to voice Amy in the Sonic games and the shows?
Ooh, nice question.
How much fun did I have?
Yes.
Well, tons. I mean, um, I freaking love this series. I love everything they've tossed at me. Um, I'm gonna go a little rogue here. In the beginning, I was trying to find my way, and they really wanted me to stay in the lane, and I'm okay with that. But I got a lot of criticism for it, and it's okay. It's okay. I have loved this character. I have loved what they have allowed her to be. And Sega has just opened up a world for young girls, and I think that's really wonderful because
Hmm?
not a lot of characters are allowed to do that, and I think Sega let Amy open up and be someone that they didn't originally intend to. So
Mm.
I'm so super excited to be a part of that.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
It's really cool. Because I think the transition was like from in Boom was where they kind of made that transition.
Oh, they did
Like,
100%.
yeah, like, I think when Sega saw the reception that Amy's Boom iteration has done, I think that was a factor. And they're like, hey, we should do that, in the main game canon for Amy. So, and I do agree. I like the direction that they are giving her because Amy's actually got a lot of love this year, actually, since it's 30 years for her.
Yeah, I I freaking love this character. She is my favorite character I've ever voiced
Ooh, nice.
because they have gone from 0 to 60
Hmm.
with her, and they've allowed her to be. They've allowed her to blossom. That's what I'm gonna say
Hmm.
because that's what women do. They blossom.
Hmm. It's also in her name with
All right.
Rose. Bloom. She blooms
Yeah,
like a rose.
yeah. I just love it. I love it. I loved my girl. I love my character. and I will fight for her till the very bitter end.
Yeah, I especially love I especially love her in Frontiers. Like I have to say it's like my favorite. Like
She
'cause
grew up.
yeah, she grew
Right.
up. Like she's
Yeah, she
seen
grew up. I love that too. And Jack Fletcher. Let me just point to Jack Fletcher. By the way, our director for that, because anybody can direct a game.
I'll be right back.
Anybody else other than Jack can like open up your character for you and say, "I just want to explore this," and what do you feel she's got going on? And he always did that.
mm, mm, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I try to do as a director too. Is just make sure that my actors feel like they have space.
Alright, I am back.
That's quite interesting. Interesting perspective.
Alright.
Ooh, okay.
Hi.
I am back.
Okay, welcome back.
And speaking of like fun, like frontiers, how much fun did you get to do, and did you have doing like the added like the added additions to frontiers like Final Horizons, like being able to
Mm.
voice Amy during that whole situation?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rephrase that question, please. I didn't
Like
understand it.
during the storyline for for Frontiers, the Final Horizons, how much fun did you have doing that one, during the recordings for that?
Oh, it was great. I honestly, I don't have any input when it comes to storylines. I just have input when it comes to here are your words, speak them. I don't have any input when it comes to the story itself.
Right.
That is all the writers. That is all Sega. That is all what they're looking to promote further. So that's all I can say about that.
Nice.
Mm, that's really cool.
I know when playing through the storyline for Final Horizons, I saw how much emotion you put into the character when Amy was going through all of that.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
Hmm.
I'm happy that you liked it. Super happy. Um, what specifically are you talking about?
Like how she was really starting to feel what Sonic was going through when he was dealing with the corruption.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Like she really saw what he had to go through when he was going through all the islands.
For sure. I think I also like that line delivery you did as Amy, where I think Amy said, "I have to protect the Cocos." That one I really felt it too. Like it really shows Amy's caring nature, you know,
Yeah.
because she's always had that, like, and it's very amplified in that final update. And I love the voice delivery you did for that sending.
So talk to me about voice delivery. What do you all like? What do you not like? What because again, we work in a vacuum. We work in a booth and with a director and with some lines. But what do you as the fan base like and what do you not like? Could you could you enlighten me on that?
Alright.
Hmm.
Like for me, it's like putting the emotion like you really are the character when you're recording the lines as the character.
Well, I mean, that's what we try to do every day.
And I really
But
love
what
that.
makes it different?
Hmm.
For instance, what is different from Sonic Boom versus the last game?
I would say, like, unlike in Sonic Boom, Frontiers had more seriousness in it. Like, showing a
Mm-hmm.
different side of them, like, where they're having to deal with a real world ending threat.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you want is more drama.
Bit of balance, like, with drama, but also comedy.
Yeah, I would say a balance is like good because I know some people were like yeah, because I know some people were questioning, like, especially because I know Roger had to explain about why his Sonic voice was a bit deeper in Frontiers, and I'm kind of like, I don't think, I think it was an interesting voice direction to go because Frontiers is more of like a serious story plot, and and people were wondering how come Sonic's not cracking jokes or anything. I'm like, well, this is a serious story plot. Do you really want, the characters to be joking around when there's like a serious like plot, every few minutes? So,
Alright,
um,
especially with the end being like, yeah, a powerful being that could literally destroy the earth and everything.
mhm,
So, you like the darker storylines.
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, like,
I mean, first of all, as an actor, I do too. But that's not always what we're given. Um,
Okay.
so, if you like the darker storylines, if you like the more hmm, my words are escaping me right now.
Take your
Uh,
time. Take your time.
if you like the darker storylines, let Sega know. If you like that are more serious, then that might really be a wonderful way for Sonic to head.
Right.
Um, and I love Sonic. By the way, I love the whole temple. I freaking love this game. I love everything about it. I love the people that I'm working with. And I'm so thrilled that they have sold it to a franchise that is going to keep it afloat for a really long time. I don't know if I'm going to be a part of that. I don't know. Um, I hope so, but I doubt it. Probably they're going to go for, celebs, and that's okay. But I really love that Sega has taken Sonic for years and years and years and made people invested in their loves and their lives.
mhm,
And I want to be a part of that, obviously. But
Right.
if I'm not, that's okay too. I just really I love hearing that you all are sitting here talking to me and saying we want something deeper from Sonic
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
because it has the ability to be there.
mhm.
Not just go catch a ring and whatever, right? Don't go
Yeah.
jump over a chasm and grab a yellow ring, but be there for us because we are engaged, and I love that. Thank you for saying that.
No problem.
Mhm. Like, I literally, I think like the Sonic franchise as a whole is a very versatile franchise. Because it's like a multi-age thing. It's
Go
like
go go go!
it's
Talk. Throw it
it,
out there.
like
Good.
it's a very multi-age, and I really like how there's other media out there. I'm not sure if you are aware, Cindy, that I think the Sega official in Japan actually made this cute Sonic and Friends chibi series. And it's like TikTok. and it kind of looks very similar to like Coco Melon, you know, where they do like silly things, and I'm like, it still works. So I think that's like one of the Sonic franchise as a whole's like one of its strengths is that it can be a whole multi-age. You know, like adults can enjoy it, kids can enjoy it, teenagers can enjoy it because there's like different media outlets that appeals to certain demographics and audience, target audience. So I think that's one of the strengths of the Sonic franchise as a whole.
Yeah, 100%. I'm obviously not included in the multiverse there, but hey Sega, bring it back. Um, but it's okay. I I think I'm with you. I'm with you. I think that it all should be opened up to everyone. Um, Sega and Sonic are a really wonderful, positive franchise. I personally am so tired of anything negative.
Hmm.
I love anything that is like friendship forward and positive, human being forward, or little fuzzy creatures forward.
Mm.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Because I just think we have so much negativity in the world that why can't we all just be about friendship? And I think that's really awesome. And I want to be a part of that.
I wouldn't mind being a part of that myself.
Hmm. Me too.
Let's start putting that out there.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Let's
need to.
start doing that. Instead of starting to criticize anything, let's start putting out in the world that we want friends.
Hmm.
Let's stop critiquing and start befriending. And
Mm.
I really, really, really feel that all of the Sonic Boom franchise, because they were all about supporting each other.
Hmm.
Let's just support each
Here, here.
other. I adore you all. Thank you so much for today.
No problem.
I would say like you basically embody Amy right there, Cindy. That just really shows like literally one of the scenes in Frontiers that Amy says, I want to share that love with the world. As soon as you said that, oh my gosh, you sound exactly you are embodying Amy right there.
Thank you. Thank you. Honestly,
Hmm?
what you just said right now means more to me than anything I have heard in a really long time. Thank you. Um, I don't always feel like I am Amy,
Hmm.
and yet what you just said lets me know that maybe I am. Because I frickin' love this character. She has gotten so much criticism over the internet and over the world, but I will stand behind her 100%.
Hmm.
I love Amy Rose. She is my favorite character I have ever voiced. And thank you, thank you, thank you for touching base with that. Thank you.
Anytime.
Of course.
All right,
Ooh.
team. All right. Are we on our favorite?
Hmm?
Hmm.
Oh no, we still got time.
Yep.
Go.
Alright, so aside from Sonic, I've seen some of the other characters you voice. I forgot her name from Bleach. How much fun did you have voicing her? Like, being to actually really get into that character. I forgot her
Okay.
name.
Okay. So, Peach was Kukaku Chiba.
Yeah, that was her name.
Basically, if anybody had red hair or can I say this?
Good.
Big boobs. I have
I'm dying over here. I'm dying.
All right, giggle on, friends. Giggle on. Yeah.
Continue.
No, I loved that. I loved. Yeah. I'm sorry. My dog just had a thing.
Okay.
Okay. So I also really, really loved. Oh, you guys! I'm just having a brain fart moment. I am.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. You think you were gonna say something more about the character from Bleach? Like,
No,
having...
no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. Little fingers that are little wiggling in front of me.
Let me get the dog again. The dog again.
Little ponytails, like anime chick. You're wrong.
Yeah, you voiced the Gentleman Crystal in Queen Barrel.
Yes, that one, Queen Barrel. That was it. Or wasn't it? I thought it was.
Nope, yeah, you definitely voiced her. Even I was surprised.
I'm a huge Sailor Moon fan, so to hear that you voiced Queen Beryl in the Viz Media dub, I'm like, let's go!
Wait. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh?
You are surprised to voice Queen Barrel?
Yeah, I didn't even know you voiced her. I've watched Gentleman Crystal.
Why are you surprised about that?
Trust me, like I said, I was surprised. I didn't know you voiced her. I'm being legit honest.
Okay. Why are you surprised about that? You don't think I could? What? What's up? Talk to me.
Like, it's like the voice direction, like each character, like aside from the other ones, like being a character like Queen Beryl, who's practically the main villain to Sailor Moon in the first season, it was like, it caught me by surprise.
Chris,
Sorry.
do you know my work?
I know a lot of your work.
Do you know my real work? That, honestly, Amy Rose is the only optimistic character I've ever voiced, and everybody else has been, like, dark and dank.
Right.
Do you know them?
Dark and
I'm
dank.
scared of you,
Dark and dank.
'cause I don't think you know me.
Trust me, I watch a lot of anime.
Talk to me. Now, listen, this is the, okay, now we're getting to the fun part of the interview. I love
I got that.
this. Go. What are your questions for me? That are not Amy Rose.
Alright, aside from the one from
Go.
Bleach.
Go.
Alright, bringing up the whole Queen Beryl. What
Yeah.
was it like voicing her in the Sailor Moon Crystal series?
I'm gonna call you off for a second, okay?
Alright. Go ahead. Where's all yours?
What the hoo-ha is, what was it like voicing her?
Yes.
Give me a real question.
Okay. Alright. So,
Because that's not a real question.
okay.
What's it like voicing her? Oh,
Okay.
it was amazing. No.
How hard was it
Go.
then? How hard was it, though? Sorry, I can't think of any good questions when it comes to her. How hard was it to be able to play the character?
Oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's something I've never heard before. Okay, well, here's the deal. When I was um, when I was voicing that character, we laughed a ton because all that we saw was the visual of her little wiggly fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blah 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 blah. And then that was where we based the character on, not where we should have based the character on, which was where is her heart.
Okay.
What does she embody? And that was so wrong on my part. That was so wrong on the studio's part. Because we should have connected her to a different place, not just a voice sample.
Alright. Okay.
And that's all we did. And that's all we usually do. Because they're they're throwing us voice samples. And I think that was my downfall as Amy for the first 10 years. No one liked me. I know y'all didn't. It's okay.
Well, like I said, it was the first time, like, hearing that you actually voiced the character, so I can't really give my full opinion on that. So, like, unlike the other people who did, I'm not gonna be like them and would actually, like, judge you for it.
But everybody does.
Well, you know the thing, like, other people have their own opinions on the thing, on stuff like that. For me,
I do.
I have
I
no
do.
problem with it.
And honestly, I get it because people like glommed onto Amy for their own reasons. But that's why I'm so proud of Boom Forward. Because they let me do what I felt this little pink hedgehog needed. I let this little pink hedgehog touch where she needed to be. I will always do that. I wasn't a great voice actor. I feel like I am now.
To me, you'll always be a great one.
Yeah, I wasn't. And will always put my character forward. Thanks, team. Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you for opening me up today.
Glad to be able to do that.
Appreciate you.
No problem. You got any questions?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Go, 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 go.
I am very curious if there was any specific voice actors who inspired you to become a voice actor yourself. I always like to hear stories, of like voice actors who inspired you to become a voice actor yourself.
No. I'm sorry. No. there weren't any voice actors. Um, okay, I'm gonna go back.
It's okay.
Take your time, take your time.
I love a lot of people. I've directed a lot of people, and I have like witnessed their genius. Eric Bauza
Ooh.
is I worked with him when he was on the fringes, and he was probably the best and most interesting uh, actor I've ever worked with. Corey Walgren.
Oh, Kari Waldron. Ooh.
Huh.
She's a dear friend and someone that I've always been friends with. But when I got to direct her, I was like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna point to this. She is probably the best cold reader I've ever encountered.
Mhm.
And Robin Downs
Ooh.
is crazy mofo talented. But those are the three that I would say. Would y'all teach a master class for me? That's what I got.
Ooh.
Nice. Alright. Here's another question. Like,
Go.
aside from the two, and like the Amy as well as Queen Barrel, which of the other shows you voiced in, which one was the hardest to voice in? Like the Naruto, the Bleach, and even Blue Dragon, and some other shows you voiced in. Which one was the hardest voice to do?
Go back. Go back. Ask that question again.
And like, aside from Amy and Queen Barrel, like some of the other shows like Naruto, Bleach, some Blue Dragon. I can't remember the names of the other animes you voiced in. Which character was the hardest for you to voice, aside from Queen Barrel and Amy, from the other animes you voiced in?
Okay. Um. Gonna think for a sec.
Take your time.
I think that the hardest voice for me would be my own.
Oh, pray tell.
Ooh.
Because I'm not a character. I am right now working on. I'm right now working on a project that is me as real.
Ooh.
Okay.
And we have had to go back and re record everything
Ooh.
because
Ooh.
it sounded wrong
Oh.
and it didn't sound like me.
Mm.
So the show will be called Black and Whites.
Mm.
I am putting this out here now.
I'll definitely look at it. If you ever send me a link, I'll share it around as well.
I'll tell you, it's a lot. It's honest, it's real, It's raw. I hope y'all like it. And I adore everybody right now.
Oh.
Me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for hosting me. I'm
No
sorry
problem.
if I wasn't everything you always needed.
No, you're fine. Just being able to actually do this interview with you is amazing. I wouldn't have any other way. Have it any other way.
I love y'all.
Oh.
If I was there, I'd give you a hug.
Virtual hug. Virtual
Virtual
hug.
hugs. Virtual
All
hugs.
right. All right.
Got any other questions here for Leah?
Um, yes, I do. Let's see. Ooh, okay. What do you think, Cindy, in your opinion, is the most rewarding part of being a voice actor?
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like asking this question. It gets like I always want to know. That's why.
The fact that you all ever care.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know because I don't know at all. We record in a vacuum, and when I hear that you all are like tuned in, it's really, really, really a revelation. So that's what I care about the most. I don't like going to cons. I feel like charging for my autograph is weird. And what? Go. Go.
I was saying, oof. I've seen, like, we've been to the in-person convention. Hello? Okay, there we go. You guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like, me and Leah had been to, like, the in-person convention for Sonic Revolution. Like, seeing, like having, people pay for, like, some of the autographs, or just, like, being able to shake hands. Like, I wonder what, like, they had to go through, like, how you feel. I wonder how, like, Jason and the others who had to do that as well. Like,
Honestly, I hate it. I hate it. I want to shake your hand because I like you, and I love what you're bringing to the table, and I hope you like what I bring to the table.
exactly.
Mhm.
But come to my table. I will shake your hand.
I'll be glad to
I
shake
will
your
not
hand with
ever
pride.
ever charge you for them. I love this franchise. I love Sonic. I hate that people hate me because they don't like my voice or whatever. Whatever. I love this franchise. I don't care if I'm never a part of it tomorrow. I was a part of it. And I adore anyone who came together over jumping over a chasm and gathering a ring. I love them. and I adore you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for being a part of my life. It has been freaking wonderful. Thank you.
Oh.
This right here is what I enjoy when I do these interviews. Just being able to talk to the person that's not like behind the voice, not the character itself, but the person behind the voice. Like getting to know them, to know their lives. This is what I enjoy doing. Like just being able to get to
That's
know
what
you.
we enjoy too. That's what I enjoy too. I I don't like I don't like being part of a picture. If I'm not part of your world, then why am I here? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please always, always reach out to me because I'm open to it. Okay?
Of course.
Of course. Alright.
It took an hour and a half, but wow. I'm like, oh, y'all are in my living room right now. My dog is pouncing my cat, and
Oh.
Oh. What kind of dog do you have?
oh, I have a wire fox terrier.
Ooh. Never
Oh.
seen one of those.
Look them up. They're adorbs.
I'll definitely check it out later.
Deco. Deco. Her name is Deco. Deco.
Deco.
Deco.
That's actually a
Yeah,
cute name
Art
right there.
Deco. And she is like trying to get Deco. Deco. Get over here. Monkey bear. Monkey bear.
Alright.
May I just say that you two have you have opened my eyes, fandom, because I have had a really bad experience with it. But you two are so honest and open, and I'm so grateful for that.
No problem.
No problem.
Love you.
Oh, we love
Oh,
you
we
too,
love
Cindy.
you too, Cindy.
Let's talk soon, please.
Alright. Let's see.
Okay.
Alright, here's a very interesting question. When did you
What?
s- yeah, when did you start getting into voice acting?
uh, honestly, you want the real truth?
Go ahead.
I didn't.
Oh.
I was a Broadway gal, and I had a really nasty, nasty husband that I came to LA for. And I thought I was going to be a person that just sang jingles.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the exact year that jingles stopped being recorded. They were, uh, no. Anyway, um, I started just trying to voice anything. It was an accident. My whole career is an accident.
Okay.
What else you got?
Yeah. What do you got? Yeah, Leah. What else you got?
It
Ooh.
just that surprising.
I was actually kind of aware too, because I've seen like other Q&As you did, Cindy, and I remember you did talk about that you were part of Peter Pan, right, in the musical, and you did
Yeah. No, okay. Show Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
Carousel, Peter Pan, Into the Woods. Stephen Sondheim put me in my very first Broadway show. If you don't know who he is, look the fuck that up. Unreal. Unreal.
I'll definitely look him up.
Unreal. He was the person that changed my whole world. And when I moved to New York when I was 19, he opened everything up for me. He died 2 years ago on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Oh.
I was devastated. But he is probably the most prolific composer in the living musical theater world. And he placed me in the pantheon of Broadway. He placed me in the Broadway pantheon forever. And I will never, ever, ever forget that.
he'll always
Even
live on
more.
in your heart.
Even more than Sega, even more than Amy Rose, even more than video games. Stephen Sondheim was my champion. I'm so grateful.
He'll always live on in your heart. I'm being
In
generous.
everyone's
Dude.
heart,
Yeah.
baby. Everyone's heart. Anyone that ever had anything to do with musical theater, Stephen Sondheim is the epitome. Look him up.
I'll definitely look him up.
All right, my sweet peas. Maybe talk again soon.
Sure. I'll be down to talk anytime.
I love that. I love that. I love you both. This has been such a wonderful hour. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh.
We can keep this group chat up if you ever want to talk again.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, but I will say this. Keep living your life, Cindy. We'll always be here for you. Not just us, but everyone who does care about you. And we all care about you.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as a voice actor, but as a friend.
Yeah. As a friend.
Awesome. I can do that.
And of,
Alright.
and of course, as it goes, you know, the Friends theme song, "I'll Be There For You,"
Yep.
is a very true fact.
Awesome. All right. I love you both.
Love you too.
Thank you.
Take care.
Talk soon.
Talk soon.